Hello Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Cross Watchers, welcome. This is your January 2024 monthly love prediction reading. It still is a collective reading, guys, so please remember to use your intuition. Only take what resonates, don't let anything take from you. And remember that if anyone comes up in this reading with good intentions from their higher self, they still have free will in the 3D, and we cannot control what they will do. If you're new here, welcome. I'd love to have you subscribe, stick around so you don't miss anything. We do picker cards, collective readings, shorts, lots and lots of shorts to go and check out. There's timeless readings as well, plus monthly prediction readings like this one. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below. One more just flipped. Thank you. Okay. So what's happening in love for you this month, Taurus? Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Go and romanticize your life. Buy yourself the flowers. Stop and smell the roses. Have that bath. Light that candle. Drink that green juice. Go window shopping. That's such a Taurus thing. Thank you, Spirit. Go window shopping in the best part of the mall. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And religious factors. Now that could be cultural factors or spiritual factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so what is happening? Can you tell us more about this? I feel like you're attracting a higher vibrational love with that religious factors because you value yourself more. And that's something that's been coming through a lot of your readings lately. I'm pretty sure in your, was it recently I did some career readings for you. I feel like you're, I feel like you're stepping into more of a king energy, okay? Regardless of gender, it's like king, like top notch. Yeah. Interesting. What's happening in love for Taurus and who's coming towards Taurus and what are their intentions in the month of January? Queen of Wands, Eight of Wands, the Hermit, Two of Pentacles. Can I get one more, please, Spirit? Who is coming towards Taurus in the month of January? Ace of Swords. Look, this probably isn't what you want to hear, Taurus, but I feel like you are coming towards you. Ten of Cups. Okay, now it's speaking to me of like family, long-term commitment, but also long-term happiness. King of Swords. Oh, he's not making himself known, okay? I say he just because of the king energy, but again, we all have masculine and feminine within each of us. I feel like he's watching. You also have the Queen of Wands here. I feel like if you've got someone coming towards you, regardless of gender, this Queen of Wands is someone who is confident, who is beautiful, who I feel is multi-layered. Look at the imagery here. But I strongly feel like you're seeing yourself in different lights. It's almost like you're taking selfies from different angles, and in each angle you're seeing something beautiful within. Why the Queen of Wands, Spirit? I feel like there's something I'm not seeing. Ooh, itchy arms. Yeah, it's like I've got to scratch the itch for, I've got to be fulfilled for, I've got to, you're really beautifying yourself. This is like a year of you. A year of you. Okay. It is safe for you to love yourself. Yeah, put yourself on a pedestal. That's what it feels like. You're elevating timelines here. And then maybe the King of Swords is going to come through in February or at the end of the month. So it's like when I can be fulfilled on my own, because this is often depicted as two people in love, blissful, happy times. If it was the Nine of Cups, I'd be like, okay, independent love. So I do get the sense that there's someone coming in for you, but it's happening after you change at speed. So you might be elevating at speed, unpeeling the onion. I don't know, like just revealing all these layers to yourself. And it triggers a spiritual growth in you that then forces you, or not forces you, but really calls you into this hermit mode. And I don't mean to say that you're not going out of the house and that you're hermiting away. The hermit just kind of talks about seeking that which is within, seeking spiritual, like, love within. And when you love yourself the most, and there is a card in this deck that says you are more magnetic when you love yourself best. And I do feel like this attraction is very close to that. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You're enjoying who you are fully. I do feel like you're getting a new perspective in this hermit mode. You could even be researching more about, well, how do I attract someone better? How do I attract an elevated love? How do I get to this quicker? You know, especially if that you're online dating, I feel like you're kind of going ghost on that for a little while, especially if you've had a lot of incoming communication after some kind of glow up has occurred and you're like, hang on, I like did the work on myself. Maybe you actually got work done. Okay. Not judging by any means. Maybe you got work done. Maybe you just recently lost a lot of weight, toned up, put on a bit of weight, adjusted your body somehow. Even your wardrobe, you might be wearing a lot more white, and that kind of gives off an ethereal vibe to you, but also a regal vibe to you. There's a element here of coming back to, I want to say coming back to your roots, Taurus, and that kind of makes sense because yeah, you've got this regality about you. So, and you demand the finer things in life from yourself, so why not demand that from love as well? But if this glow up has caused a lot of people to come at you quickly with fast communication, like people coming out of the woodwork to want to date you because you've had this glow up, it may trigger you to like withdraw a little bit and maybe get off some apps so that you can balance out your mindset and come to the realization of, well, where is this person? How am I going to find this person? How am I going to find a happy medium between someone that feels high vibrational, who's ready to commit and love in the same, like in equal measure as I am, and that is going to be honest with me, not hiding in the shadows like this King of Swords hiding in the background there. Someone that will reveal themselves and maybe fall in love with my brain rather than my beauty. Where do I find that person? Where do I have an intellectual conversation with someone? I'm feeling like libraries, I'm feeling research, I'm feeling books, I'm feeling podcasts, but I'm feeling like galleries, museums, contemporary spaces, architectural buildings. There's something very intellectual, but it's creative intellectualism. I hope that makes sense. So go out, live your life, live your dream. That's how it's coming across. Like just a girl's girl kind of guide is saying, and regardless of your gender, again, it's just how the messages are coming through, is kind of saying to you, go and do all the beautiful things. If you're still on holiday or vacation or you're not back at work yet, this is strongly saying use this time wisely. If you're back at work, this is saying it's time to balance out. We can't repeat the same year is what they're saying. So it's time to balance out. Here's the life you want to live and here's the life that you are living. If you want more culture, okay, I was picking that up with that card and I just realized the link. If you want more culture, if you want more art, if you want your life to be your art, like I always talk about on Instagram, then go and live in that. Like put yourself in places and spaces that feel like art so that you're inspired to keep creating your own art as yourself. And there I feel like you get a breakthrough. You may even meet someone through that like arena, but there's some kind of new beginning where it feels like a message comes in, where an idea comes in, where an offer of a brilliant conversationalist comes in with that Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. Someone who gets you thinking, someone who tickles your intellect and the emotions of your mind are tickled. tickled pink. Tell me more about this King of Swords lurking. Tell me more about this King of Swords lurking. And the Ace of Swords. Tell me more about the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. What's the connection? What's the connection for Taurus? Is my deck upside down? Yes, it is. Okay, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, King of Cups, Two of Wands, Six of Cups. Oh, there's another one, Eight of Cups. Okay, more cup energy coming into it. So it's like you're initially excited in the mind by meeting someone at the end of January, beginning of February. Take it, maybe you've already met this person, but they just haven't revealed too much of themselves just yet. And you're already starting to think, oh my goodness, I could be in a relationship with someone like that. I could seriously see us growing together. The Page of Pentacles at the start and the Knight of Pentacles here is saying, I'd be willing to invest in that step by step. I'd be willing to grow into that relationship. I'd be willing to continue on this path that feels like I am meeting my own needs, and therefore it's safe for me to allow someone else to love me as well, because they will love me at their rate. If they're going to take some time to come towards me, that's okay, because I have enough love for myself that I'm good on my own. But I feel like this is moving quickly once some level of balance arrives in your life, but I feel like it arrives in your mind. It's a planned process for you to follow your passions, and then you trick your mind into believing your worth. Okay, and I see that meeting this person and this person finally kind of revealing more of themselves, coming up as the King of Cups, helps you to release. The King is flanked by two eights, and the two eights that talk about release, letting go, moving on, cutting the cords of overthinking, cutting the cords of looking in the mirror and belittling yourself, leaving behind a small flame of confidence to walk towards a whole sun of confidence, leaving behind the past, leaving behind the shackles that had you tied up. It's like if a strong message here of if you were online dating, there was something here that was stagnant, even though things were, maybe you were getting a lot of messages very quickly, things were stagnant in terms of it wasn't actually improving your mindset about your own. It actually did more damage is how it's coming across. Look, it works for some people and it doesn't for others. But I feel like you're willing to invest more in someone who is open. You could even have two different people coming towards you here, okay? Maybe there's one who's a little bit more stoic, a little bit more cold, a little bit more reserved, and then there's someone who is very calm, open, emotionally available, very loving and nurturing. Not to say that the King of Swords is a bad person, but if this person feels like you're willing to invest in this, and they may just open up to reveal. They could be a Cancer, right? Or a Scorpio. It's like, and I know that's an air sign. I know this is an air sign king, but what it gives is the energy of a shell. Someone who has a heart out of shell, and when you get to know them, then you see the soft underbelly of this person. You see the sensitivities of this person. You see the compassion and the empathy that this person has available to give you. And that makes you feel very free of the ties that bind. But then it gives you an opportunity for a different level of balance. Okay, it's like, okay, I feel balanced and I've created my own world, but then this person comes along and you're like, oh, do I take this or do I stay living in my newfound independent happiness? This also could indicate, this Two of Wands could also indicate the decision between, if this is two separate people, okay, well, which one do I favor? I see you favoring one in particular that perhaps leads to travel, or one that you may need to travel towards. Okay, so there could be the cultural factor, a cultural difference between you two, and you're kind of like longing for that image or that vision of what your life would look like with that person. Okay, what would your life look like 10 plus years from now with that person? This is beautiful planning, strategic, visionary, And I don't mean strategic in terms of manipulation. It more feels like on a spiritual level, on the beliefs and values and the drive and the willpower that I have and desire for my life, for the things that light me up, for the growth that I want, the creative life that I want. What does that look like? What's that vision really look like? That's where I feel like you're making these decisions from in January. And the one you lean towards is the one that has the most loyalty, is the one that makes you feel childlike but supported. The one that makes you feel like you have so much fun together that you want to create new memories with. And especially if you're walking away from tough memories, you're replacing them with beautiful memories. There's a harmonious energy to this connection. What else is happening here in love for January for Taurus, please? And what about this connection? Let go. There's a huge demand here to start with you. It's the age-old quest of love yourself first is helping you to let go of any of the, I'm hearing like the spiky bits in the way, okay? And then I see like a tire crossing over one of those like the nail strips that people roll out on the road to slow someone down, to stop them. It's like Spirit has laid this nail thing out in front of you so that you actually stop moving in the direction that you were moving in at speed, which could have had you crashing into someone or a kind of relationship that would be another, I'm just hearing another roundabout, okay? So it feels like something you've been in a loop of before. Interesting analogy there, Spirit, but it feels like letting go is actually really healthy for you right now. So you're surrendering to just making your life as beautiful as it can be. What are the things that are really important to you? With this frame, I also feel if you haven't done a vision board, make it super creative for you. Maybe it's like a bunch of frames on a wall, like you go thrifting and you get a bunch of frames and you leave them empty and you just every now and then put a word or an image inside that frame just stuck on the wall. It's like, well, this and then this and this. It actually looks quite artistic, like an art project in my head. I love that. In the near future, you will come into contact with someone. In the near future, you will be divinely guided to have higher level options, okay? The King of Swords was sticking out as I said that, and I put that under there. So yeah, in the near future, I feel like there is some romance coming for you. But first of all, romanticize your life. Remain positive, definitely. Smelling all the roses. And also, this feels like secret admirer energy. And again, that king who felt like he was kind of watching you. He may present himself with, you know, a beautiful bouquet or something like that. We've got Valentine's Day right around the corner. And I know you're probably thinking, I want it now, though. Look, maybe maybe they're bringing it early. Communicate clearly and trust. Yeah, I feel like you've got to communicate clearly with your guides first. Okay, this is what I want. This is what my order looks like. The hamburger is going to have this, 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 and this, and none of that. And then you don't accept 70%, you accept 100% of your order that you placed. Because you trust that what is for you won't miss you. So you're not going to make lower vibrational choices because you're filling your own tank. This is a beautiful reminder for a lot of you, Taurus, and that's that regal energy of like, well, something lasting is going to take some time, and I understand that. Okay, what do I want to get next? What am I missing? What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, we will go with it. We will go with it. What is the final advice here for Taurus, please? What is the final advice here for Taurus when it comes to love in the month of January? What is the final advice when it comes to love in the month of January for Taurus, please, Spirit? Do you know what? I think I might get some tea leaf cards on this. I looked at them and I was like, no, no, no. But yes, yes, yes. Okay. It's time to switch up your taste. You've done it for yourself. Now it's time to do it for your heart. Ooh, wet in reverse. Okay, so this is like, wow, spicy message there, Spirit. This is making sure that you don't let that kind of passion dictate your choices here, that your body is actually going to let you know that when you're excited about someone, it's really excited about someone. So if you notice that switch, it's for a reason. Wow. And risk, this is upright. It might feel riskier to not engage in casual things than it is to spend, let's say it's 90 days, because that's how it came across. I know that brings it into March, but this is like, yeah, it just said 90 days. This is like a project, and it's project you first. And it might feel riskier to be alone in that time, that you may miss out on something. But I do feel like this person is going to completely understand, especially if you're having like a spiritual reset is how it's coming across. Because you just feel like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. It's almost like a water fast. Like I'm going to go without food for 3 days so that then I can come through the other end with all the blockages released. All the tears have been shed. All the toxins have been released. And I'm not condoning water fast for everyone by any means. I'm just using that as an example. And it's like, or let's say colonics, okay? Like it's just something about, and I've thought of water fast because of this wet and reverse. Really hydrate your own life instead of seeking out like an effect that someone else has on you. Interesting message. I hope that makes sense, but this risk is going to pay off. Can we just get 4 cards, please, Spirit? 4 cards for what's next. What's next in love for Taurus? What's next in love for Taurus, please? Thank you. What's next in love? One more. What's next in love for Taurus? Stepping into a new experience. Yeah, creating that, okay? Wishbone, a wish is granted. Yeah, you have to make the wish though, and then you have to step into it. This is moving with your manifestations. This is all the things I love to talk about. Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work, okay? It's a plan to follow your passion, but you must define what that is. And the passion is the type of person that you really are going to get excited to spend the rest of your life with. You have obstacles to overcome. Yes, there's things that need to be let gone is what they just said. Things that need to get gone. That makes me think of a Fiona Apple song. Gone, get gone. Lying limp in your own hands. I don't know if that's the same song, but yeah, you might want to look up Get Gone lyrics by Fiona Apple. Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Yeah, it's a new balance for you. No pun intended. It's maybe you're getting some new shoes, but hey, it's a new kind of life. Step into this. Get excited about this. This is a risk worth taking. I'm really excited for you, Taurus. This is really like next level stuff that not a lot of people do it. And that's why it keeps coming up in so many messages. It's because when you do it, it's so worthwhile. I love you. If you would like a personal reading to extend this kind of, well, what's happening, I feel something, Sam, the link to that is in the description box below. I love you guys so much, and I'm wishing you all the best. Love yourselves as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.